Good afternoon and welcome to the Perkins Garage's YouTube channel for a Ford Mondeo Vignale walk around video. But before we get stuck into the walk around, if you're watching this and not already subscribed to the Perkins Garage's YouTube channel, then you know what to do. Click that subscribe button and you'll be seeing a lot more of me in the future. This here is a magnetic grey Ford Mondeo Vignale HEV. It's a hybrid electrical vehicle, also known as a self-charging hybrid vehicle. So that means for you, the user, there's no plug-in, there's no waiting to charge. You just jump in it, drive it like any other vehicle, get some very good MPG out the back of it, which is partly thanks to the 2-litre TiVCT engine that produces 187 PS of power, transmitted through a CVT automatic gearbox. So back to the hybrid bit. So at low torque demands, such as manoeuvring and pulling away, this will run in full electricity, and when the torque demands exceeds the capability, the TiVCT engine will kick in and give you the necessary power to continue. So that's a bit about the construction of this hybrid vehicle. The vehicle itself is registered on a 2022 registration, meaning you're going to be taking Ford warranty with you until March 2025. The Mondeo has done just over 9,000 miles, but like always, I can get you the exact mileage once you're inside the vehicle. So let's head off over to the near side front, where I present to you the remote central locking key for this vehicle. Clicking the unlock button in turn is going to wake up the daytime running lamps. So they give you the ultimate visibility, or give other people the ultimate visibility, so you're always going to be seen on the road. Where it's the dullest of winter's day or the brightest of summer's day, you're going to be perfectly visible to other road users. They're simply flashing in the video because the frequency in which my camera records at, but let me assure you, they are not flashing in real life. These are the Ford Dynamic LED adaptive headlights. Again, they've got some amazing capabilities and some fantastic headlights indeed. Just below there we can see your LED front fog lights, and we have front parking sensors trailing all the way around that front lip of the bumper, and that is because this vehicle has fitted the Ford Self Park Assist feature, so it quite literally park itself for you. Another bit of spec to mention is the driver assistance packs. That little dully bit to the right hand side of the number plate is a front facing radar responsible for things such as pre-collision assist. Again, once we're inside the vehicle, I shall cover it in its entirety. Moving ourselves around now to these gorgeous 19-inch, I think they're nickel alloy wheels. I can't remember the colour, I do apologise, but they're like a darky grey. They're fantastic. They complement the body colour just wonderful. So it's a nice 19-inch alloy wheels there, and they are fitted with the Continental Premium Contact 6 tyres as standard. And only doing 9,000 miles of work, they're in pretty good condition too. Drawing your attention north up to the windscreen, we have some sensors. That is a light sensor, so when the sun goes down and the moon comes up, your lights will come on automatically. Furthermore, at the top of the windscreen, I'm just going to have to dart round again, the long one at the bottom is a traffic speed sign recognition camera. That will then display the traffic speed signs on the dashboard ahead of you. To the left hand side is a rain sensor for the rain sensing wipers, and there's also another one there for the auto headlamps. Back down to the body of the vehicle, we're going to start to move ourselves around and discuss specification. So locking the vehicle, taking you to half zoom, key, pocket, like so. Because we have the 4 lines on the door handle, this means we have keyless entry. Tapping behind the door handle unlocks the vehicle. Tapping on the lines there will then lock the vehicle. I'll just unlock it quickly. Power folding, heated door mirrors, and as part of the driver assistance pack are those blind spot assist monitors that will produce an orange illumination if it's unsafe to pull in or out. Starting to take a step back and show you around the vehicle now. Let's get back on to normal zoom. The vehicle features rear privacy glass, so it really aids with that two-way colour effect on this vehicle. I really am a big fan of privacy glass. So now at the offside rear, this stage in the video, I just gently rock the camera back and forth, shimmying on down, showing you how beautiful all these body panels are. Like so. And not forgetting to go back round to the offside rear, giving you a good look at that. Now we can start to make ourselves around the rear bumper. Again, because of the self-park assist, we have a parking sensor all the way around the bumper, and they continue on that bottom lip just there. So just to zoom back very quickly just to show you the rear end before giving you a dramatic zoom in to the high definition reversing camera. The left hand side of the vehicle is going to get the exact same treatment as the offside. So again, starting off nice and high up, so we gently rock that camera side to side, showing you just how beautiful all the panels are. And round the rear bumper to the near side rear wheel. Give you a good look at that. And we can follow that to the near side front wheel. Give you a good look at that. So I apologise in advance. As soon as I pick up the camera, it does get awfully windy outside, so I'm cupping my microphone, so hopefully that makes an effect. But if you can hear any wind noise, I'm terribly sorry. Now we're at the rear of the vehicle, remote central locking key again, double unlock feature on the remote. Otherwise the pressure pad is just to the right hand side of the camera. So these aren't a power tailgate, but when you do open them, they do go halfway up. So there we are. So that then opens up the boot. So the first thing to address is that little lip. Underneath that lip is the high voltage battery responsible for the hybrid section of this hybrid vehicle. So you do compromise and get that slight little hump in there. But again, it doesn't really impede too much with the actual volume of the boot. So whether it's golf clubs possibly, you might take your driver out, but just normal day-to-day equipment, bags and things such as that will get in here, not a problem. Underneath the sill there is a tyre compressor and a sealing kit to the left hand side of it. Like so. Now we can have a look inside the vehicle. So I'm just going to unlock. I should have just done it with the keyless entry, shouldn't I? Dylan. Anyway, now we've unlocked the vehicle anyway. So this is the beautiful interior on the Vignale Mondeo. So starting off, we've got the lovely little pine strip there, coming down into a soft touch synthetic leather, that beautiful white trim there as well. And that leads into the gloss black window control, so you have the corresponding switch for the corresponding window. Spinning the camera around for the first time to show you some seats. It's that beautiful Vignale ebony leather interior, so a perforated section in the back and the lower base part of the seat. If you carry the smaller humans of this world, you may require ISO fixing seats. So you have one on the left hand rear and another one again on the right hand rear. Once the kiddies have grown up a bit and they have iPads, iPods and need charging, down there is a 12 volt power source. You can easily get a nice adapter in there and take that to USB-C, not a problem. Just above that is rear air conditioning vents, and just above that, once the kiddies have grown up a bit and they've got a cold bum, you may require heated rear seats. That's exactly what you have here. Down there are the fitted Mondeo floor mats already, so it's one less thing you have to worry about after purchasing this vehicle. Right, just finish off the driver's door card and we'll get out the wind. So starting at the top, 3-way memory function for the driver's seat. Next to the door handle is your interior locking. Again, that lovely pine strip there leading into a soft touch leather in the armrest section. Gloss black trims appear again. This is where you can find all 4 window controls, electric mirrors, folding mirrors and window locking for the rear. Spin the camera around, got a lovely Vignale badging on the door seal there. And now we can spin the camera around to show you these rather special front seats. So again, it's that Vignale style leather, perforated at the top and at the bottom. Very supportive all the way around. So the front seats are electronically controlled, so please count with me. We have 1 and 2, which is your forward and backwards, your 3 and your 4, which is your front tilt, and you have your 5 and 6, which is your height adjustment, 7 and 8 is your rear tilt, and 9 and 10 is your lumbar support. But that button in the middle there is very special, and I shall come back to that in a moment. I'm just going to jump inside the vehicle, getting out the wind. You may hear a little bit of distortion on my microphone, so please just bear with me for a moment. Just popping the seat back, please just bear with me. Bear with me. The video is going to be all knees and nobody wants that. So again, to complement the keyless entry system, we have an engine start stop button. So foot on the brake, the light goes green, 1 tap there, and that gains us power to the vehicle. So the first thing we need to do is get the exact mileage, which is 9,132.5. So before I give you a tour around the screen, I'm going to show you quickly We have corresponding arrows and OK buttons on the left hand side corresponding to the left hand screen, and the right hand buttons corresponding to the right hand screen. So let's begin at the left. Let's give you a bit more zoom there, so you can see what I'm talking about. Okay, just going to try and hold the camera. My apologies. Right, okay, we're ready to go. So to begin, this is where you'll find all the essential driver information. So beginning, we have different trip computers. This is effectively my view. So you can go through here and see different MPGs, for example. So this vehicle has been averaging 50.8 into different EM power. My view there. Got live tyre pressures, so a TPMS system in every wheel there. So you can see the live tyre pressures, and this will also alert you if it did have a deflation as well, and into different trips there as well. So coming out of there, we can then go down to settings. So I mentioned when I was outside, we have a fantastic driver assistance fitted to this vehicle, and that includes items such as traction control. We have a local hazard information, and the blind spot warning, the cross traffic alert. We have cruise control, which is the adaptive cruise control, driver alert features. We have a lane keeping system, pre-collision assist that I mentioned earlier. We have a traffic speed sign recognition, the speed limiter, which again you can set to intelligent. So as you drive past a differing speed sign, your limiter will change automatically. Then we're down to the tyre monitor. Now coming down into vehicle settings, we can go through different things. So you can adjust things such as your easy entry, so your keyless entry. We have lighting in there, so the adaptive headlamp settings, auto high beam, headlamp delay, key free as well, that's very clever. Different lock settings, auto fold mirror settings in there, down to all life, remote start, what is that? Might tell you later if you're lucky. Switch inhibit, loads of goodies in there as well. So fantastic vehicle settings and driver assistance settings there as well. So coming out of there, right, the rest of the screen. Automatic vehicles. At the bottom we have the gear selector indicator, and at the top we have an analog speedo with miles per hour around the outside and kilometers an hour in the middle. On the right hand side is the screen for all of your media and entertainment. So starting at the top is your entertainment, so this is about your audio. Down then we have phone connectivity, so once your phone is connected via Bluetooth, that is where you'll see all of your bits and bobs there. Navigation, at the moment it's just going to be a compass, but once you do set the navigation on the Sync 3.4 module, you can have the directions appear ahead of you. Then we're into different fuel economy, so you can have efficiency leaves, you've got different MPGs, Eco Coach. So yeah, it's a very lovely screen. At the bottom we have obviously the compass, we have the distance to empty, and also the ambient air temperature. Yes, that is Fahrenheit, and yes, I shall change it in a second. So that's enough of the screen. Again, we covered the arrows. Bottom left hand side is where you'll find the buttons for the cruise control. So at the top left we have the cancel off, then we have the limiter. Then bottom right with the arrows is the distance to the vehicle in front. So if you don't know what adaptive cruise control is compared to just standard cruise control, you'll adapt your speed based on other road users. For example, let's give you an example in this video. You've just set your speed to 60 miles per hour. The vehicle in front of you then pulls in, the vehicle then pulls in front of you. That vehicle decreases their speed to 50 miles per hour. We shall also decrease our speed to 50. Then the vehicle in front of you pulls away into the sunset, doing 1,000 miles per hour. You will follow that vehicle up to your set speed of 60. So it adapts your speed based on other road users. Fantastic if you're sitting in traffic, but didn't hear that from me. Just a little pointer. Right, so moving away from the steering wheel now. In this cubby hole is a massive amount of space to keep your sweets for long journeys and road trips. I don't want any arguments there. That is where your sweets go. Thank you very much. 2 sprung-loaded cup holders. Coffee in there in the morning. It's not going to go flying out, ruining your trousers. Again, you're going to have a good day. Over here is an electronic handbrake. It actually cancels when you pull away, but to apply it, is pull up that lever. To cancel it, you push down the lever. Couldn't be any more simple. Next up are the controls for the CVT automatic gearbox. So very briefly, foot on the brake, and the unlock tab is found at the back of the shifter, and you can put it down to the relevant drive position. On the right hand side, that little button there is hill descent control. Typically this video is being produced in Essex, the flattest county of the land. If the video goes somewhere further afield with a hill, that might come in handy. Down here we have a button to turn off the parking sensors, one to take it to an eco drive mode, and this P button with the steering wheel around it is for the self park assist, and I'll come back to that in a moment. Just remember where the button was. Further forward, 2 more USB-A ports and another 12-volt socket. This is perfect for Apple CarPlay or Android Auto. Just above it is where you can see the Sony audio system. So this is, I believe, 12 individual Sony speakers around the vehicle, giving you some incredible sound quality. We'll come back to the stereo in a second, but heating, ventilation and air conditioning. This is a dual zone climate system, so both sides of the cabin could be set to individual temperatures. We do have the physical buttons at the bottom, or we can click on the climate tab and we can get a digital readout for the temperatures there as well. Whilst we're here, I'm so sorry, I should have done this beforehand, but it's a nice little guide to you, because we can then go into temperature unit, and what we can do is click Celsius. Okay, and after that we can actually know what temperature we're talking about. I don't get Fahrenheit. 26 degrees, that's far too warm, sir. So let's just bring that down. As you can see, we have a 4-degree differential in temperature. So if you do have a very hot passenger, need to keep them cool, we can have a differential of 4 degrees. Now, if that wasn't enough to keep them cool, what they might require is air conditioning seats, and that lets a cool breeze throughout the perforated leather on the seat there. So that really is a fantastic system. If you do suffer with a warm bottom in the summer months, you might need a cool breeze. You know, that is a very desirable bit of spec, and it doesn't stop there, because they're heated as well. So if you did have a cold bottom in the winter, heat it up with a 3-way electrical heated seat. I would like to say the goodies on the seat stop there, but unfortunately they do not, because that middle button that I referred to earlier, not only can you adjust your seat via the button, they're also massaging seats. So if currently you can hear a whine of an electric motor, that is because I'm having a high intensity massage whilst recording this video. And so you can actually get these all set and restored to your settings. So here we are adjusting the seat. So all those physical buttons, the 10-way buttons that I said to you earlier, you can actually push the buttons, or you can just do it via the screen like you can see. So I'm just clicking on that button there and I'm adjusting different parts of the seat. So these, I like to say, you can pretty much mould them to your body size, to be honest with you. So you're always going to get comfortable in these Vignale seats. Like, they just pinching the edges in there. It's such a lovely design. As you can see at the top there, we've got massage. You can actually, again, just set your massage via those buttons there, whether it's the top part or the lower part. You can set the intensity, it's fantastic. So I'm going to turn them off just because I've got a video to record. But massaging seats, everybody, fantastic. Aircon, heated, massaging and electrically adjustable. Fantastic. Only thing they won't do is make you dinner. But if you ask me nicely, I might make you dinner. There we are. So, physical buttons for heating, ventilation and air conditioning. Right hand side with electronically heated windscreen, and different flows of vents found to the left hand side. Different sound settings to be found via that button, and that there, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, that is a CD player. Get the albums out the loft, let's have a party. This here is a Sync 3.4 module that has the dark blue band at the bottom, so we know it's the updated software. Left hand side, if I click it correctly, is audio. Let's turn that down, don't want any copyright infringements this afternoon. In sources you have AM, FM, DAB, CD and Bluetooth audio. Next up, which you've covered already, is your climate screen. Into then your phone, so you can connect your phone via Bluetooth. And next is your navigation, a lovely sync navigation system, very easy to use. For example, click the search box. Once it's loaded, to come to here to Perkins and look at its Mondeo, you shall need Charlie Mike 776 Sierra Alpha. Click the search box and that will navigate you here in no time at all. But don't forget, once you have this saved as your favourite, you can easily set your navigation via the right hand screen ahead of you, so you're not going to be taking your eyes off the road. You can easily just flick through your menu in front, and nice and easy to set up. Next over, we're going to go to settings. And in settings, you've got all your standard widgets you'll come to expect. You've got some vehicle settings in there. But I just wanted to draw your attention to 4Pass Connect. There's an application on any app store. Download it to your mobile phone. Once you've bought the vehicle, link the vehicle and your app together, and there's some fantastic features you can take advantage of. Wanted to note as well, with Apple CarPlay is on there as well, so connect your phone via USB data cable and it will mirror your phone onto this screen. Many advantages of that: A, it's going to charge it; B, you're not going to be touching your phone; and C, there's apps that are compatible from your phone onto this screen here. So I won't be offended for whatever reason you didn't like the forward navigation. Connect your phone, then you have Apple Maps, Google Maps, Waze, all compatible on this screen. Then we go into your reversing camera there, and that is your high definition reversing camera with your proximity sensors to the top right hand side of the screen. So that will give you an intermittent beep, that increasing frequency as you get closer to the object in question. Wonderful. That is the screen, and anything I've missed? Don't think so. Thank you very much for watching this video. If you did find it useful, please leave us a like, leave us a subscribe, and if you did have any questions or want to get in touch with our sales team, 01376 550 899. Thanks for watching. Goodbye for now.